Alright, I'm gonna show you how to create CRUD on a CRUD Tycoon game I written. Okay, so you have the Tycoons folder, very important. You have the Tycoon, it can be named whatever. You have it separated into buttons, instruction, and structures. To add a new structure, just do whatever. Just place inside the Tycoon, group it, rename it. And then you put under the structures. Now, to create the button for it, what I would recommend doing is just taking one of these, then Control D or duplicate, put it where you want to correlate with the object, and then you have everything you need here. How much it's going to cost, and then if there's something you want, like if you want like them to build a roof before you can build it, you need to push the value, and you click in the Explorer. Now it's that this structure has to be part of the Tycoon before this button will show. Or whatever you need. So yeah, after they build the conveyor, it'll let you purchase this button after that. Structure, you you gotta push this and put it on the structure that it'll build. Structure name, whatever the prompt will say. Then cost is how much it'll cost. Yep, I said that earlier. That's how you basically add something. Now with droppers, it's actually pretty simple. I have a okay. I have a script in here. All you need is basically a part that says drop, and that's it in this script. Now this script, you have the drop size, which will be the size of whatever it's dropping. Drop object, you want it like a preset object, you put it in replicated storage, drops, and right here I have die, it's a grouped object, and you have this part that says drop. It needs whatever is gonna touch the selling point needs to be named drop, or else it won't sell. And so then if I want it to drop a die, I would change this to die. And then it'll drop whatever is in here named die. And if I don't want it to do, it needs to be named nil. And material, then brick color, which you can change to a color 3 value if you want it to be more specific. And then you have transparency, the reflectance, then a texture, which this is like a candy cane texture. I'd go like this. And if I want to change the texture, find one really quick. I'll just grab the decal ID and replace this number here. And that will change it to whatever the decal was. Then you have the drop mesh, which the same concept, put the mesh, you want to set up the mesh in like workspace, decide how you want to look, then put it in here. Then you want just put the name of the thing, so wait, that's the wrong one. Put the name. Drop or drop, and then it would drop it would add this to the drop. And same with drop special, it puts it in like the collection service, which is really useful. You want to have special effects. I don't have anything there, so it's kind of useless. And the amount it gives per drop price, and how fast it drops. And now we have the seller. If you wanted to create like a different seller, this part named seller needs to be you want to get a tag yeah, instance tagging, I have a plugin here, and I have this tag editor. I need to select that, and it needs to be, yeah, these are all tagged. This needs to be tagged with the seller, this part. And then you have the conveyor. Conveyors need to be, all right, the conveyor part that has it has these two things here. That's this is a start point right here, and then the end point right here. And so it'll go from that way to the start to the end. That decides its direction. And that also needs to be under the collection service tab of conveyor. The droppers don't matter if they're under that. I didn't do anything there. And now the buttons, to be specific, you need to have the proximity prompt under purchase prompts, the collection service tag. So it will, when it starts up the game, it gets all the, sets up all the buttons properly. And, oh yeah, and the upgraders, it's these values here. See, those, that's the wrong one. You can ignore the attributes on there. That was something I forgot to remove. Testing upgrader, yeah. Add or multiply for the upgrade type. Multiply will multiply the number. Add will just add to the value. And this is how much it either adds or multiplies by. And that's pretty much it. And just to like, if you want to have more than one Tycoon, you can just, you can, oh, I forgot. Second here. Yeah, you can just duplicate it and then rename it to whatever. And then should just be able to press play. And it sets them both up. And then it'll load the progress here. Yeah. There you are. Of course, I don't have enough money to buy that, so it doesn't let me buy it, but there you go.